So first we're going to work on our main on a hero mountain. We're going to open material editor by double time click or right click and select edit materials. And right here we have our simple. We won't go and use any PBR materials for this. We could go and can create material if needed, but we'll just going with the basic Vue materials at this moment. This is our base underlaying material. It's about will work, except what I want to do is make a little bit more reddish, like Martian kind of almost look. And I'm going for classic old type of illustrations. So we're kind of going to do this, and red right here, yellowish offset, so I can preview kind of creating this red coloring and the mountains. Let's click OK. I want to also copy this material and just paste it on the two other ones. So this will create my base material and they will be look same. So let's go now back to mountain. And of course we have all these beautiful different maps we will going to use. And I will start with flow map, which created nice lines. And for this one, we'll go create a new layer. We'll go to select, let's go to natural grain. The darker one, we'll go select a little bit darker, kind of yellowish color, sandy color. And for briar, same, we'll go a little bit, maybe, you know, even bluish, kind of slightly off. So this is this kind of interesting sandy color. I'm not sure if a green is to work, maybe a little bit more to the blue. Nope, too reddish now. Okay, let's go back to yellow. We'll just create this sand kind of look, and you can see in the picture how it's affecting. To create a properly, you know what, let's make highlights down, make total kind of sand. We want to work with transparency, and for this we'll set our transparency to the maximum. But we want to control actually how, you know what, instead transparency, let's go work with alpha. It will be much easier for us to do this. So with alpha we want to go switch to the mapped picture. Okay, and on mapped picture we need to go navigate to our folder right here, and we'll go select flow, click OK. Let's put it. The one thing it's needed for this properly map to work, switch to the object parametric. So in this case it will map it properly from the top, and we'll look in a second how it will go. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll say OK at this moment. I will take my top camera and I'll go bring up above our mountain. Okay, right here, let's switch our focal so we kind of preview more. And we'll just go to render. And one thing right here on the map, you can see what's happening. We have a path, but we actually need to inverse on our materials because it is covered everywhere except the lines, and I want yellow inner lines. So let's go back to our material editor, our layer, and right here we'll just invert this. So now you can also preview, we still have red, but this sandy path, they're going all over. So this is what we need to. Next we can add sand flow. Okay, on this one we also can create another layer. So we'll utilize, you can utilize as many as you want, but I know it will go on the back, so I'm not necessarily too much worried about adding other effects, but we could add just example different ones. So let's go to colors. We'll go to natural grain, and example here opposite will go darker red, and kind of will go with the darker colors on this. Let's take highlights, make it flat. So we have it like almost a very dark sand. Same will go in alpha, switch to the mapped picture. Let's go to browse our area, and we have it all as different. We'll go maybe with a deposit on this case. Let's go click OK. Remember again, for the proper, we need to go object parametric to switch. And you can see how on the top of mountains, so if we inverse, now we'll have it a little bit on the bottom. So we can convert. I think, on the top was look interesting. So we can go back to the top. And let's reduce alpha boost for this channel. So it will add just a little bit darker. Okay, let's go click OK. Switch to the main camera. And I actually want to render and preview, see how it will look. And it does right here, you can see coming alpha, maybe a little bit too dark. You know what? Actually, I not necessarily like how it's look. So instead dark, because we're going to top, let's go switch colors opposite. We'll make it brighter. Okay, we'll pop up our alpha boost to 0. Okay, and let's take this layer and put it below our sand. In the layers, when we're creating, they are working. Top layer will override color on layer below. So, and by doing this, we making underlay, but sand will still get over, so the mountain will look a little bit more eroded on top. I don't think we need to create any more elements for this mountain, because if we look, it's already will have a nice texture. It's a little bit right on the top, so it does have a nice mountain for background. I think we can start now putting some elements up front. For example, rocket. Let's import rocket and let's put some robots. So for this one, we'll go zoom in closer. And you can see those elements a little bit on our terrain. Hiding. You know what? Let me go hide this terrain. Maybe we don't need it because it is cover. Maybe we'll just leave it like this. So I'm not sure. I'm turned off this terrain for now. Just creating open field kind of. We may create some other elements right smaller somewhere around here. And in some cases we can also cheat. We can take even this mountain, make it teeny tiny, and like putting it right around this area, kind of creating hill almost. So, but I think that is look kind of okay. Our back, we do want just touch up maybe a little bit some of the sandy color. We'll create top layer. Let's go switch to natural grain again. And same things, we'll go create, select colors a little bit more on a yellowish. So a little bit sandy look. Let's take highlights off. And now we're going to enter present, and what I want to do, it is add, okay, right here, where you, there you go. We'll set a little bit to the top, and you can preview right on top where it's covering. Okay, we'll get fuzziness on the top, and we have it a little bit, maybe too much white. So to reduce, we'll take alpha boost and just make it smaller. So just highlight a little bit, kind of matching, but not necessarily the same. So we'll go add it to this point. Let's render one more time to preview. And you can see we're kind of matching a little bit with a sandy, so we have the elements. But I don't worry too much about detailing this because it will be way on the back, kind of hiding, so we don't necessarily want to. But overall, we have a nice line going. This is our field right around here where we're placing our model, and some robots will be on the back. So let's go ahead and in the next we'll add some planet probably on the back, creating more kind of dramatic look on our sky. and we'll start importing models to that.